Alright, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I apologise, there's no video on Friday. I ran out of time and then I decided instead of whipping out something really quickly to film and post, I might as well just start filming the video that's going to go up on Sunday instead. So hi, this is the video that's on Sunday. I'm going to be doing a cleaning video because my flat needs a clean. Actually, it's not too bad, to be honest. I feel like my flat's in a good condition. I would say I've got like a semi-routine going on. Like, I definitely try and do bits every single day, but I am also very lazy and can easily just skip what I'm doing. This time around I want to go and do like a little bit of a deeper clean that I've not done for a while. Like, I want to clean out my fridge, I want to reorganize like my wardrobe, reorganize my hallway wardrobe cupboard thingy because that's a mess right now, and yeah, just go the extra mile. I thought I'd bring you guys along with me just to do not only my normal routine but a little bit extra. And yeah, I don't know, I like watching cleaning videos. I don't really feel like I need to justify myself, but I like to film these videos as well. I've not done it for a long time. I've also just generally not really been in like the mood, I'd say, to vlog, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling really into doing it this weekend, so that's what we're going to do. We are going to do a cleaning with me. We're going to be doing a clean with me style vlog, which actually you'd think would be relatively easy to do, but it takes more time having to think of the angles and then also to remember, like, when you're doing something new, to bring you guys along with me, like, if I'm going to like a different room and things. So yeah, I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. We've got a few things I need to do this weekend anyway, so here we go. I'm going to show you guys my before and what it's looking like currently, so then we can kind of see at the end, I guess, what it's gonna look like. So roll the B-roll, I guess, of my flat. Alright, let's go. I feel like we aren't in a bad position. I feel like we are at a good starting point. I would say I have been doing really well at not making it too bad, and like, I do every weekend try and do like an hour or so of like tidying and cleaning, so it's definitely not as bad as it would have been probably a few months ago. I definitely am in a better headspace and I'm not as lazy. I am still very lazy and it does take me a lot of motivation to do this, but I do have like some audiobooks and some podcasts and some playlists that I now listen to and help me. That's the only way I can do it, really. So if you see me with my AirPods in this weekend, it's probably because I'm listening to something, and that's the only way I can get through this. Don't quite know if I'm going to actually start doing this tonight, and I haven't quite figured out also what room I'm gonna start in, so we will see. That's the battle, is the starting point. Once you have a starting point, then you can kind of go on and continue on as you are. And I'm already stressing out about the fact that what I want to do is quite a lot, so we'll see how much we can get done. So I actually have this book that I'm reading, which is Michelle Obama's Becoming, I don't know if you can read that, but I'm at 95% through. So I think I'm gonna start doing a little bit of tidying up. I think I'm gonna start with my bedroom today because that's the room that's the most messiest. I can put my clothes away and just start fresh, and then tomorrow obviously I can then destroy the room by putting all the clothes out so that I can reorganize my wardrobe and things. But I think that is the plan. So I'm gonna press play and listen to the end of this book. Hi everyone, we are in my bedroom. We are going to do a wardrobe, dresser drawers sort out. Not necessarily a clothes throwing out moment, more of a swapperoo. I want to move some things that are in my chest of drawers below me into my wardrobe and vice versa. Not quite sure how I'm going to actually do that yet. I'll figure out. I think I might remove the t-shirts from here, remove this drawer, because I know this drawer is going to get moved around. So my t-shirts currently are just overfull. These two sections, it's just stressing me out. So let's remove one of my t-shirts. Actually, these are also my t-shirts, aren't they? Yeah, these are also t-shirts. Do you know what the wild thing is? A few years ago, I had literally only 3 t-shirts. I've come a long way with my confidence of wearing things that are a little bit more out of my comfort zone. I used to just be wearing hoodies all year round, even in the summer. These are I'm probably going to move these ones up a little bit. These are my long sleeve tops. These can stay, but I'll just move them up. That is a lot of t-shirts. Okay, so I'm thinking of moving my jeans and my bottoms into here. That is my thought process. And then I'm putting my t-shirts on this bottom drawer. I think that will work out much better. So, oh, that goes in this section. So yeah, that's the thought process. Let's put you guys here.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. Of a van, roaming in the wilderness. We don't ever need a plan. We'll be alright, just you and I. Singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the lakeside. Gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when
Now I need to figure out where I'm gonna put these trousers. These are like my smart work trousers, but I rarely, if ever, need to wear them because I obviously work from home and I rarely have meetings. In the last like 5 years, I've probably worn one of these like once. So there's that. Oh my god, okay. Clearing out the bottom of my wardrobe, I found this beanie that I thought I lost like 3 years ago. I actually still have it. It's just hidden in the bottom of the depths of my wardrobe. That's crazy. Bottom more organised. Next month I know I've got a friend coming around and that's gonna ruin that, but that's my issue in July when I had to put that back away. But that was a task I wanted to get done for months and I'm glad that I finally have done that. Anyway, what I did find is that I have 4 of these, which are definitely probably out of date now. This one hasn't even been opened. This one has. This one hasn't either. And this one has been partly opened. Whoops. Alright, much better now. For when I next go to the dump, which I'm planning to do at the beginning of June, I have a day off work. I'm not going to be doing it at the weekend because I get stressed out when it's super busy. So, yeah, there we go. 2 things down that I wanted to get done today. Now I guess I can actually just clean my flat as I usually would. Got my washing on, it's about to finish. This next thing I want to do is my kitchen. Take everything off the counters if I can. The microwave's a bit too heavy for me to do that, but everything else, take everything else off the cabinets, take everything off the counters, and then just do like a deep clean. Get all the corners. So yeah, this is what it's looking like currently. Excuse the washing line, but yeah, this is what the kitchen counters are currently looking like. So I have not got enough battery on my camera to do this completely, and my other battery is still charging. So this is the before. Alright, nothing has changed. My washing is done, so I'm gonna go put this up and then I think I'll have a break, because if you guys are aware or not aware, about a month ago I hurt my foot on a run, and then a few weeks after that I went for a run again to like trial running, and I aggravated my foot even worse, and it's now been a couple more weeks since that happened and my foot is still hurting. I actually can't put a lot of weight on it, and I've already I've already today probably been on my foot the most I've been on it throughout the entire week, and my foot is actually killing. So I think I'm gonna have a break, and then in a few hours time I will then do the kitchen. I think that makes more sense because my foot is really hurting. I'd love to have some lunch, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll catch up with you guys in a little while. I might do like, I might actually get ready, put some makeup on, and have some lunch. I've taken all the things off the counter that need to be removed. This stuff is staying. That's just going to stay messy for now. I'll deal with that another day. This is not as bad as I thought it was going to be honest. Even underneath my microwave, it's not as bad as I expected. I really wanted to do this because the other week I had a baking session and I had a flour explosion in the mixer, and it did get everywhere, so that's one of the main reasons I want to do this. But yeah, overall pretty happy with how it's looking. I do think I might move some things around on the counter space. Don't quite know how I'm gonna move it around yet, because it needs to make sense, I guess. But I do have like 2 plug sockets here, 2 plug sockets there, and 2 plug sockets there. But I do think I'll put the microwave back here again, simply because it makes sense. Like, it fits perfectly in this area. Also, because the door opens this way around. If I put it over here, then the door's gonna swing open, like, in the middle. I don't know. It's a bit annoying. When I first moved in here, I didn't have very much on my counters. I did have my microwave in that corner, but I think it makes more sense to go here. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna play around and rejig everything, and I will be back. I'm gonna clean it up first, obviously, and then rejig, and I'll be back once I have done that, I guess, so you guys can see the final outcome. Also, my foot is really hurting, so I do want to do more cleaning, but I think I'm going to leave it to this today. I'm probably going to deep clean my kettle and my toaster today as well. But yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do really today, because my foot is hurting and I can't put much weight on it anymore. So I'm just going to sit through this, put everything back, and then yeah, that'll be me done, and that's the end of this video, I guess. So alright, this is the after. So microwave back where it used to be. That's tidier. I've moved these things around, so I moved the air fryer underneath next to my coffee machine with all my coffees here, which, to be honest, I don't really have very often. I probably could put them into the drawer with the rest of my coffee stuff. Moved my knife thingy over here with all my other tea strainers, I don't know how to say. And then these 2 have just stayed here. My kettle and my toaster. And yeah, that's it. That is the end of that. So real quick, before I actually do sit down, I am gonna really quickly just tidy up my fridge. There are a couple of things in here that probably need to go into the bin. So I'm gonna do that now. I've got like my cat's milk here that she doesn't like, so she's been sitting in here. And then this needs to be sorted out. And I have other things in here that are needs to just be cleaned up. Alright, hi everyone. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying hi. It is now 8 o'clock in the evening. I have been sat on my couch watching TV for the last 4 hours. I cleaned up my kitchen, cleaned out my fridge, and then I just sat because my foot was hurting, and it's still hurting now. I can't put any weight on it. I'm currently flamingo standing. Literally, I am standing like a flamingo, and it's hurting. So I can't put any weight on it. It was actually okay this morning, but then I feel like somehow me working in my flat cleaning has triggered it, or whatever the word is, and so now my foot is back to twinging a little bit. I have iced it for the last couple of hours, and yeah, it's a bit annoying. I want to be able to walk on it in a couple of weeks' time, so I'm spending as much time as possible not using it. I think today is the most I've used my foot in like 2 weeks, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but what can you do? Anyway, that's the video for today. I don't think I'm going to post, I don't think I'm going to film anymore. I think I've done what I wanted to do. I've cleaned the areas that I really wanted to clean, and I'm pretty happy with that. What I didn't film is that I have actually hoovered my entire flat. I did do that around lunchtime, actually. and I have not done my hard floors or my bathroom just because I don't feel like they needed to be done. Like, I've done like a little dustpan and brush sweep, but other than that they look in good nick. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and thank you for coming along and hanging out with me whilst I have been cleaning. I've got a lot done today. I'm pretty happy with that. I could have done a lot more. There were other things I wanted to do, but I think it's best that I prioritise resting at the moment with my foot, because in a couple of weeks I am going to be on holiday, and I would much prefer my foot to be okay for that holiday. And considering all I was doing today was cleaning, and my foot has hurt after a few hours of using it on the ground, that makes me a little bit worried. But we are going to spend more time resting. Also, an early warning, I guess you could say, is that the end of May, the weekend of like the 30th or whatever it is, like the last weekend of May, there may not be a video on that week because I will not be in England, unless that week does have a bank holiday Monday. So unless I pre-film something and I'm really good at remembering to upload and post it on that Monday, then there potentially will be something posted, but it depends. It just depends on me. So we will see. But yeah, that's it done for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I'm gonna go and watch some TV, some more TV, because what else can I do? I might go and watch a film and spend the rest of my evening chilling. I'm currently making myself some dinner. I've got some pasta on right now, which I can see from here. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys next weekend. And I think that's everything. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit restless, guys. Can you tell? I don't know if you can tell. I'm getting a little bit restless. I'm missing going for runs a lot. I'm missing being able to like properly work out as I was doing. Yeah. It feels so weird. Like, I feel like I'm cheating on myself by not running or doing anything active. But anyway, I will stop yapping. I'm gonna finish making my dinner, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys. Oh, that was a different ending.